Okay, we're continuing with our botanical kind of theme that's in the new catalog, and I created another card using the Botanical Designer Series paper, and this particular card really has fun with the fact that it's double-sided paper. So we're going to make this one today that has the sentiment Happy Day. I've also made one that's with congrats, you did it, and a thank you. So all of these sentiments come from the Perfect Pairings stamp set that you get in the new Celebration catalog. So I loved the font on these, and I loved the variety of sentiment that you get. So I thought I'd use that for this card. To start out, we're going to be working with Mossy Meadow. I've done it in the white, the Whisper White, and the Hello Honey is another color that coordinates well with this designer series paper. So we're going to start out with our card base, which is a sheet of Mossy Meadow that I have gone ahead and cut in half and scored at the 4 1/4 mark. You're also going to need a strip of white, whoop, picked up a flower there, Whisper White, cut into a strip that is 5 inches by 1.5 inches in width. And we're going to be using the triple banner punch to create the notched edge of that. We're going to be working with a rectangle of the designer series paper. Here's another example of it, and that is your 5 1/8 by 3 7/8 in width. In addition, you're going to need the vellum, and this comes in the Celebration catalog, and you get a whole packet of this wonderful vellum that coordinates with the botanical gardens. And I know it's hard to see probably in this light, but we're going to be using a 3 by 3 square of that. And to top off our card, we are going to be using the Botanical Gardens or Botanical Builder framelit die, which coordinates with your stamp set. And you get all of these great dies that go along with the stamp set, and I just used these two right here. And I've gone ahead and done that. The other two colors that coordinate with the Mossy Meadow with this set are Cajun Craze, which is right here. That's the Cajun Craze, and the Hello Honey, which is this right here. I love this combination. It's just a color combination I wouldn't have thought of, and I'm a very neutral person. If you look back at my cards, I use a lot of solids, so I kind of like this because it pushed me out of my box a little bit. Okay, to start off, we're going to create our little banner that goes across. So we are going to take a 1.5 inch by 5 sheet of Whisper White. We're going to take our tag punch, and it's going to go in not the smallest one, but the next to smallest one, so the second one. And we're going to center that right in there and punch. And there we have. I am using Delightful Dijon, but you can use Hello Honey. You can use a lot of the different yellows. Look really nice with this. And my little sponge dauber, and I'm going to take this and just tip off the edges here. And you can just concentrate on kind of this half of your tag, because that's going to be what's peeking out of the corner. So I'm just going to give that a little bit of dimension there. Now, while I have my Hello Honey or my Delightful Dijon out, I'm going to take the Happy Day stamp from my Perfect Pairing stamp set. I'm going to ink it up with that yellow, and I'm going to stamp right there. And that's the only stamping we'll do for this particular card. So now that I have my sentiment, I'm going to move on to working with the vellum and creating my card base. So I already have a square of vellum cut out at 3 by 3, and the trick to working with this is I like to use my Tombow adhesive. Now you could also use this, just realize it's vellum, it's sheer, it's going to show through. What I have done is I just apply that adhesive in an L, and here is why. Because I'm going to take my card base And this is going to go in this upper corner here, just like that. And you will never see that glue because you're going to cover it up. So my tag is going to go here, and then my paper is going to go here. And before I glue my tag down and my designer series paper, what I like to do is line it up, because I'm going to create my fold now. And I'm going to fold this twice, and you'll see why. I'm going to stick this under here. Like this. And then I'm going to just kind of fold it down to make sure that my happy day is going to peek out. So now that I have that folded, I'm going to hand crease it once, and then I'm going to fold it down just a little bit more and hand crease it twice. And this creates kind of a little channel. So you can kind of see it there. So it pops off the page. And then you can just secure this with either a glue dot or your Tombow adhesive. Just secure that corner there. So I've gone ahead and done one for us here. Gotten it all nice and neat. And if you line up these tipped edges here with your right edge, that all lines up like that. Put my adhesive on the back of my designer series paper. Make sure my happy day is peeking out there, and there I have that. And then I've gone ahead and out of the Hello Honey and the Cajun Craze, cut out my 2 flowers that I'm going to use. I've already put glue dots on the back, so I'm just going to tap that down right there. And there you have your happy day card. So check me out at www.myredtrack.blogspot.com so you can see how to make this card, and all the ingredients that you need will be listed there, along with a short set of instructions and all the dimensions. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a happy day.